you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm dead. Most things that I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase.
Hey you guys, welcome back to Taylor XO, or welcome to Taylor XO if you're a new subscriber. So y'all, I've been out of the loop for a little bit. I have been following Liv a little bit, and you guys all know that it came out a little bit ago that she had owed $2,000 to an apartment complex. A reactor had called the apartment complex, and basically the apartment complex ended up giving out her information and saying that she owed a little over $2,000, which I don't know if that was like a month's worth of rent or that was 2 months of rent, but guaranteed she had owed a little bit over $2,000. Now, she basically tried to say that the apartment complex ended up taking off the money that she owed just because they ended up giving her information out to people that they weren't supposed to. And basically we thought, okay, that's whatever. But we do know that she did end up moving a little while ago, or she just ended up moving. And people were speculating, like, did she move to Florida? Did she move to Texas? And people were saying she had to have broken her lease, because we all know that usually, I think between I don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe the very beginning of the year, that's when she had moved. So basically, we already know that she ending up breaking her lease, because she's moving. Currently, it's October, and her lease is due up around the time that she ended up having AJ. So people were saying, okay, well, that must be done with and over with, but we do know that when you do leave a place, you have up to like 30 days to find another place before the new place that you're moving to is aware of the eviction that you have on your credit or current, whatever record at the time. So she ended up moving to this house, and, people were confused, like, how does she have this house and she just broke her lease? And we all know that Jasmine currently had said a few days ago that she does have screwed up credit from not getting evicted, but from breaking her lease so much. So we do know that when you do break a lease, it does have some type of effect on your credit. So I did end up looking up on Google whether or not breaking a lease does hurt your credit, and it said when you break a lease, you'll generally be charged penalties by your landlord. Failure to pay these penalties can impact your credit scores, as your landlord can turn the debt over to a collection agency. So basically, it's not the same thing, but you can still get charged for not paying, which it will be the same as if you didn't pay rent, which this is meaning like holes in the wall or stains on the carpet, or you didn't leave the place exactly how you came into it. So basically, you can still be charged and still be penalized for it, but just, I guess it wouldn't be a for sure labeled like an eviction on your credit, but it'll still say that you do owe money. So basically, this document came out by the same reactor who basically said that, or called her apartment complex and found out that she owed the $2,000. This reactor had released, which I don't know if this was for sure, the reactor who released it, or if there was other people who found the papers and just released it and they reacted on it. But basically, these papers are stating that on February 3rd, 2021, that she was obligated to pay certain rents on the premises described, and there is her address. And basically, it says you are late in the payment of rents totaling $11,025. This rent was due on September 5th, 2022. You are being charged an additional $375 for the following reason: leaving without finishing lease. As a result, your owing is $11,400. So I do see a few typos in this receipt. So I don't know if this is for sure a legit receipt or not. I don't know if Liv will come out and basically speak her truth to whether or not she does owe this money or not. But sis, if you are over there owing over $11,000 in fees and damages and backed up rent to this apartment place, It's very pathetic at this point that you try to come on here and seem like you were some paid boss B and you pay your bills on time. And you had all this energy saying that, for Chrissy, saying that you never got evicted, you never owe no money, you always secured a place to stay. But sis, by the looks of this, it seems like you have not always secured a place to stay. Now, she has always had a place. She stayed in this current place that she just left for a while, and now she's in her new place, which I guess she managed to find a new place before the 30 days it went on her credit. But it does not take away the fact that, sis, you still do owe over $11,000 in damages, fees, and backed up rent to this apartment place that she will eventually have to pay. So, sis, you better stay in this place that you got now for a long, long, long time, because we all know that these days her channel is not popping the way it used to. She's not getting those 20 to 50K that she used to get per video. So she definitely is not making the money that she has so-called claimed and she did make in the past years on YouTube. But she does also to owe child support monthly, which is not being paid as far as what was on the paperwork that was released from their hearings. She has not been paying child support. So not only does she now have this new place, she has this baby that she primarily takes care of her own bills, and now she has this $11,400 in backed up fees, rent, and all this other stuff that she has to pay if this receipt is truly true. And I really don't understand why these girls continue to just want to make YouTube their only job. These days, you have to have one job and a bunch of side hustles, or even two jobs and a bunch of side hustles to really get through, unless you are some lawyer, doctor, or some, big business owner. You really do have to hustle these days to take care of bills and whatever else that you have going on. Now, sis, if your mom is always home watching that baby you have, if she can watch the baby so you could go to the bar and drink, or hang out with this dude, or go screw this dude at, that motel, or whatever, if she can always be home at your beck and call to watch this baby when you need to go out to do fun things, why is it that your mom can't watch this baby so you can go out and get a real job? Now, nobody's saying that you can't still do YouTube, but sis, clearly you need to be doing YouTube and have a regular job or a couple side hustles or something to be paying this child support and bills that you have backed up, because clearly YouTube solely is just not working for her. Now, there was a receipt that I seen. I don't know if I'm going to post it in this video or put it in this video or not, but she did tell the judge that she only makes $3,200 a month, which that's basically equivalent to making like $15 to $16 an hour for 30 hours at a job. I would be darned if I'm going to sit on YouTube and just make that my primary income, especially when this girl is a single mother to 4 kids. We all know that Zolo does not do for the baby that they currently have. Gerard, basically she solely, she has to pay child support, but Gerard solely takes care of the kids, all their other needs. I know that Liv is not buying shoes, clothes, and everything else being sent over regularly to Gerard for these kids. So basically, she does have a little bit of things to pay. So sis, clearly this, little chump changes you're getting off YouTube is not paying the real bills that you have going over there. Now, if I knew that I was put on child support by my baby dad, and I had this bill, that bill, I was by myself, I have a new baby, I have a new place that I just moved into, I would be, trying to get this hustle, that hustle. It makes no sense to me. Now, we do also know that she used to have hair oil that she sold on the side. She had lashes that she sold on the side. And it just seems like we no longer hear about that anymore. I don't know if she any longer sells her hair oil or her lashes. But you would just... and she also did used to have a merch site where she sold things for like mugs, coffee with Liv. She sold sweatshirts, things like that. She used to do all these side hustles, but now it just seems, and that was when she was making her most money. So it just seems like now that she went down in money, she doesn't want to do any of these things anymore, like sell her oil for extra money or her lashes or whatever. I do strongly believe that if you do build a strong platform on this thing, incorporate, other things to sell like merch or lotions or shirts or, you know, whatever that you can come up to sell, whatever your creative mind decides to up and sell. Now, my channel is not big enough, but I do plan when my channel is decently big enough and I have a regular following, a really big regular following, I will be adding, you know, things to sell to you guys to buy. Why not? I mean, more money is better. There's never no such thing as enough money. I don't care if you're a billionaire, it's never enough money. So why this girl just continues to sit her lazy self up on YouTube all day, involve herself in drama that has nothing to do with her when she could be this whole time getting her a 9-to-5 job on top of YouTube while she has her mother watching her son. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Your other three are being, you know, solely cared for by their, you know, stepmother and father. I really don't understand. I will never understand. And this girl just clearly wants to struggle at this point. I know if I had $11,000 sitting backed up and, you know, that was going on my credit, I would definitely be jumping to do something about it, whether it was getting 2 jobs or quitting YouTube and getting, you know, something like something. You know, at this point, it makes no sense. Who knows if this is real or not? I'm sure she will come on YouTube and explain if this is real or not, or tell if this is real or not. Like I said, I'm sure she will come on to tell her truth. And let me not say as in tell her truth as in this girl always comes on and tells her truth, but her side to the story. Let me just say that, because we know that Liv never, ever tells the truth. She's constantly getting wrapped up, caught in lies. Like, people really don't come out here and really try to do their private investigator work. People really out here will pay for sites to find out your information. You know, people really think that people aren't that invested, but there is some people out here that are truly invested, that really want to get people caught up in their lies, especially like Liv. She's constantly lying. So who knows if this is true or not? I would say it's more on the true side, just being that we know that Liv is famous for breaking leases. So I will say that it, you know, possibly is true. What damages she had to have had in the apartment to get her up to over or almost $12,000 in money that she owes, I don't know. The apartment seemed to be kept in decent condition. I didn't really see too many like holes in the wall or marks on the wall or, you know, things broke, things like that. I mean, we didn't see the whole apartment, so we don't know, but I never saw that, so I don't know what added up to $12,000. And last I known, she had owed $2,500 in backed up rent. Who knows? But comment down below what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and stay tuned for another one.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different.